I'm gonna say this.
Talk to him.
If y'all not on board right now, it's not gonna be no room. Come February, March.
Listen, you know these my brothers. We put our trust in each other. I help my brother discover that he can do it if he invest in himself and he got rid of everything else. All these distractions, everything's done. I grow from stopping who we meant to be. Conquer your fears, don't let your emotions stop you from seeing things you need to see.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the other side where people often see A and Z but don't see B through Y. And that's what we're here to show you. We're your hosts, Greg, Trey, Adora, A New, and you are now tuned in to Minisode 1. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's get it. So first off, I want to say Happy New Year. Happy 2023 to everybody out there. How y'all feel?
Feels great.
We in 2023 right now.
2023. Oh, my goodness.
We only getting older, bro.
Are we?
Don't say
Huh?
that,
I don't
bruh.
see it like that, man.
Listen,
I feel old.
my birthday was, December 18th.
Yeah.
So I just turned 25, bro. That's
Dude,
crazy.
I'm about to be 26. My birthday's in, 13 days?
Yeah,
Oh my
in a couple
goodness.
of days. So,
Yeah.
man, it's amazing that we've made it to 2023. Life is moving very, very fast. But we're thankful to still be alive, right?
Yep.
Thankful to still be alive. So, with New Year's, we all know what comes with New Year's, right? Everybody has a New Year's resolution, right?
Resolution.
Whether it's working out, eating right,
Finding love.
There you go.
New job,
There you
real
go.
life.
So let's talk through some New Year's resolutions, fellas.
All right.
How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about New Year's resolutions? What are your New Year's resolutions?
I don't mess with them.
Oh, dang.
I don't mess with them. I'm off rips. I'm
Off rips?
man. Yeah.
All right.
I don't mess with them. I do believe that, your goals that you have need to start into the year before the new year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm going to speak for myself personally.
Okay, talk to him.
There's so many times I get my journal, run to Walmart, buy a journal, buy a protein shaker.
Yeah.
I want to start new. You know what I'm saying?
all
Writing down all my goals.
Yep.
What happens in February?
That depends on the person.
No, it does.
It does depend on the person.
It does. I should even say what happens in February. What happens
Mid-January.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I like to.
2 weeks into that.
Yeah.
I just like to get a head start. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So, that's my take on
Nah,
it.
absolutely.
That's my take.
What about you, bro? How you feeling over there?
Again, I feel like it's mainly depends on the person.
Okay.
I feel like you got a point. Everyone really has the same New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
But I also feel like it defeats the purpose sometimes. Because again, if you have a goal you want to lose weight, why are you waiting? Again, it could be September.
Right.
You're talking about this is my New Year's resolution. Like you
Right.
could gain 40 more pounds between September and January.
That's
and
facts.
December.
That's facts.
So don't make it worse on yourself. Just
Start now.
start now.
Yeah.
But I do understand it really depends on the New Year's resolution too.
Yeah.
Like, don't always wait. Just knock it out right then and there.
Right.
But
And you got to make those resolutions achievable, right?
Definitely.
facts.
I think a lot of times I want to lose 100 pounds in
Yeah.
30 days. Ain't
Yep.
no way. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times you just got to be patient with yourself. You're going to get to a certain point to where you're going to want to quit, right? But you got to
Exactly.
push. You got to push past that and say, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing.
Right.
I'm going to push past. I think a lot of times we all have like a pain or like a
Tolerance.
threshold,
Yep.
right? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And when we get to that point, we have it all sounds good, right? I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna eat right,
Yep.
and then we reach that point to where, dang, we sore.
It hurts.
We sore the next day, or
hurts.
dang, I'm really craving that burger right now.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
or them chicken
Somebody
tenders
say
from
Wendy's.
Lane's.
Somebody say Colbert. Fried chicken lane.
But yeah, we get to that point and we're like, dang, and then it literally only takes like one time for you to mess up,
Bro,
and it
facts.
ruins everything.
Every
bro.
time.
I stand. You ain't saying nothing but a word, man.
Oh,
So,
facts, man.
I know that I haven't been the best at keeping up with my New Year's
Right.
resolutions, man. I'll stick with it for maybe a month, and sometimes even less than that, and
Right.
then I'll go back to it throughout the year, but
Right.
I'm not
consistent with it.
Yeah,
But-
I think consistency is the biggest thing.
Bro, that's a big thing. Question for y'all though.
Yeah.
Just to help people like myself out and maybe people who are watching.
Yeah.
What are some tips to like kind of carry on with you to kind of help you stay motivated,
Oh yeah.
disciplined, and consistent?
That's good.
Let me take that. Let me take that.
Again,
Yes, no.
joint,
All
right?
right. So this could really be put into several different aspects. Is don't go cold turkey.
Yeah.
What I mean by that, for example, people want to eat better.
Yep.
Let's just go. Forget working out. People want to eat better.
Right.
When people do that, they try to limit themselves to like a strict diet. Like, okay, I'm just gonna eat just lettuce and green beans and 1 piece of gram of chicken or whatever like that.
Right.
But then they do that for 3-4 days, and then they're like, damn, it's nothing to look forward to. It's nothing to motivate you.
Yep.
So add a cheat day in there. Like, again, your body is used to eating that junk food 7 days a week.
It's gonna be hurting.
364 days a year.
Right.
So, yeah, if you eat, and honestly, don't start off with just one cheat day at the end of the week.
Right.
You know, because then you get two.
Right.
You know, from Monday, have a nice little cheat day or cheat meal,
Right.
a good cheat meal like on Wednesday night or Wednesday for lunch.
Right.
And then have another cheat meal Sunday.
Right.
Huh.
So that way you're like, all right, cool. You know what? I'm gonna eat really good for 2 days straight. Slop out
Facts.
on Wednesday. Eat good for 2 or 3 more days straight. Challenge yourself.
Right.
Slop out on Sunday. Start with that.
That's facts. I mean, shoot, yeah, because what? Being consistent for 2 weeks and then going and eating a bunch of junk food for another week it's terrible.
Yeah.
It depletes everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you break it up like that, I like that. A lot of people don't realize that, like, whenever you do those crazy diets,
Right.
like lettuce
Yeah,
or
lettuce.
or no carbs,
Or
nothing
like
that.
egg and tuna.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Trey, something you want to tell us about?
No, it's some
he's trying to disrespect
No,
me.
it's good.
No. But I'm
Egg
learning.
and tuna.
I'm learning. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I've been that type to be on Herbalife.
Yeah.
Been on that type. Oh, here's the thing, man. And a lot of people don't realize, like, whenever you're eliminating different portions of like proper food that need to go in your body, you start feeling like lethargic and all weak and stuff like that. And then what happens? You go back to what you were doing before. What was comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So being able to, I guess, figure out like what's right for me, like what's the proper method for myself,
That's the
so that I
biggest,
can
yeah.
stay consistent. Yeah.
I think that's one of the biggest things, right? Figuring out what works for you.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be a million people, and you probably listen to us like, oh, I can't wait. What are these tips that they're talking about, this, that, and the third? But you got to figure out what works for you. Because what works for us is not necessarily going to work for you.
Exactly.
But I think another tip that I say, and this is just as a believer, I know I'm big on my faith and all that stuff, but I think for me, just as far as my relationship with God, like if I don't, stay consistent with that, then nothing else in my life is consistent, right? If I don't have the relationship with God, then my relationship with my wife is not the same.
Yeah.
My friendships are not the same,
100%.
right?
Yep.
And I think that if we kind of hone in on that as believers, right? Starting your day, just spending time with God, in the Word, praying, all that good stuff, right? I think it'll set you up for success to really keep up with those goals.
Right.
Stamp that.
Set you up for success to really, complete those New Year's resolutions. I'm not going to drink for a year. Well, I want to look back in a year and say, man, I didn't do it. I completed it, right? But I noticed that when I waver right there with my relationship with God, everything else kind of falls out of place. So
That's big, man.
that's definitely another big tip for sure.
Yeah, that's big. That's big.
Yeah.
I'd probably say one last thing is celebrate the smaller wins.
Oh,
too.
yeah, absolutely.
Because again,
Very
people
good.
look at the overall end goal, which is 4, 5, 8, 12 months out.
Right.
Like, hey, if you ate good for 2 days straight, celebrate that. Like, man, I feel good. And you want to challenge yourself.
Yeah.
A New Year's resolution that I am extremely proud of, that one of probably the first thing in my life that I stuck to consistently is for the last, this is going to be the 4th year coming up in 2023.
Okay.
All right.
In a row, Kenny and I have, from New Year's Day to March, fully pescatarian.
Wow.
So
I
we go
did
from
that with
eating
y'all for a little
steak.
bit.
Yeah, we go there from eating steaks and all that stuff like that throughout the,
Right.
throughout the year. And then New Year's, literally just pescatarian, which is just like fish, shrimp, seafood. No red meat, no poultry, no beef, no none of
No
none of
carbs, nothing like.
I mean, now you can do carbs.
Okay,
Some
okay.
people go extreme and be like, hey, well, dairy products comes from a
Yeah.
cow. So
Yeah.
I ain't doing all that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my milk and cereal
Yeah.
on my mom.
Yeah.
But but it's like, something like that. And I'm like, wow, this is the 4th consecutive year
Right.
that when it's January 1st, it's crackdown. So I eat most of my sloppiest meals in December because I'm like,
Shit, about
3
to get
months
to
straight.
business, really.
But
Yeah.
it's a great feeling. And then on top of that, just still me being disciplined around that, trying to work out more, like
Yeah.
every year I consistently lose about 10 to 15 pounds within those couple months, and it's a great.
He
feeling.
said, "Celebrate the wins.
Very good.
Let's celebrate that win,
Very
baby.
good.
Let's celebrate that win. Let's celebrate
Yes,
that
sir.
win."
Hey man, I'm not gonna hold you. When it comes summertime and we looking back at our first episode, our first minisode, man, I'm trying to fill up this chair. I'm trying to be swole. I'm trying to be swole,
like
man.
So do y'all, I mean, I know that we say, we got to make the change now. We don't have to wait until the new year to do it, right? But do we have New Year's resolutions? I know you're doing the pescatarian thing. I'm sure you're going to do that again this year. But do you guys have some things that you want to work towards in 2023?
Definitely. I want to be more consistent when it comes to like, and I don't want to say going to the gym because gym can be anywhere, honestly. And I think a lot of people just put so much stress on
if you go,
having
to go to the exact gym.
Yeah, man. I have a stationary bike in my room. Got some free weights, man. I can just go ahead and work it out.
Push-ups, sit-ups.
Exactly, man. So definitely want to work out and start slow. I want to work out 3 times out of the week for the first month or two, and then start increasing and slowly building up from there. So I definitely want to get back to working out.
Okay, like that. Okay. I think for me it's just being more disciplined in my schedule and just in my routine, right? So waking up at a certain hour and just working out, putting the right food in my body, spending time with God, going to work, and just like having that, doing music, all that good stuff, just having that set times throughout the day and throughout my week, and really sticking to that, because a lot of times you get so overwhelmed because you don't have a plan, and then you just like, man, I feel like I haven't done nothing. But I feel like if I stick to the routine and I get through everything that I know I need to do to just reach my goals, I'll feel better, right? I feel like I'm being successful.
Yes. Successful
right?
people wake up early, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Man.
Yeah,
I like that.
Of course, I'm going to stay away from having the cliche answer because again, we all want to work out. We all want to get bodies, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be swole body in this
Yes,
joint.
sir.
Look, I'm gonna have my chest touching the camera. I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna call me Michael B. Jordan after this.
But I mean, I would say get a little deeper, and I'm gonna make this kind of quicker too. First, I definitely want to have a stronger and closer relationship with God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely, with me relocating out here, we joined the church. I want to get rebaptized this year.
Ooh,
yes!
And I really,
very good, Alex.
I'm telling you, and I really want to, start reading the Bible more often. Just little tokens like that.
I like that, man.
We've been attending church more, and stuff like that. But that's the first thing. As a black man in America, I want to also start taking my mental health more serious.
Awesome. Yep.
I'm known as that dude, always on joke time, always just the life of the party. Like, you never gonna see me frowning, but I go through a lot, and I don't really know how to cope and get those feelings out sometimes. And people will really never know what's going on. So just meditating more, being more sensitive to those things. Like, come on, we black men, we don't have to be all strong behind clothes, all that. Yeah. So just I want to meditate, do things that I enjoy. I love being with my boys doing this podcast.
Yep.
I want to learn Spanish. Yeah. I want to read my book more. I want to do little things that's going to make me feel good. So I'm going to start really tapping into that this
awesome.
year.
I'm going to have to learn Spanish with you, man.
That's awesome. I be seeing him. He on this Rosetta Stone on this phone. Yeah.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Uy, tú. ¿Cómo te día?
We talking spicy.
Feliz Navidad.
Oh, man. Listen, I love it, man. I love you guys.
Love you too, bro.
I wish you guys a great 2023. It's going to be a good one. We're going to see.
It's going to be a great one.
No, I fully believe that, a lot of the things and dreams that we have and goals we want to reach, we're going to do that this year. Stuff is really going to start manifesting the work that we put in. It's going to really happen this year. So I'm excited to see you guys' growth, and when you guys go, I'm excited to see my own growth.
And I'm going to say this.
Talk to him.
If y'all not on board right now, there's not going to be no room. Come February, March, April. So you better get on this train now.
You see the look in his eyes?
Nah, hey, look, I'm not looking at y'all. I'm looking straight at y'all.
Hey, I'll tell you this.
If y'all not tapped in, like, I'm dead serious. If y'all not fully tapped in right now, lock in with y'all boys, because we on to something special.
I swear.
So if you're not on this train right now,
and I swear.
Ooh, look, don't try to talk spicy to us come January, February, March.
Because they love to talk spicy. They love to talk
You about to say something? You about to say? You about to add to that? Go ahead.
I don't need anybody to ask me why I'm wearing shades.
Oh,
you know why?
Why you wearing them shades?
My future's bright.
Ooh,
Dang, shining,
we gotta put that in a song.
shining,
We gotta
Shine
put that
bright
in a song.
like a diamond.
shining. Whew.
Cause
Come
my
on, man.
future's
My
bright.
future's
I
bright.
love that. I love that. All right, fellas. Well, that's a wrap for the first Minisode of 2023, baby.
Yes, sir.
But before we go,
You already know what time it is, shorty.
there's one more thing we got to do.
Hey,
Uno.
talk to me nice.
Or don't talk to me at all.
Hey.
Peace.
Busting the corners, I'm pushing the metal. Breaking the beat, man, I'm rocking the treble. Shaking the sound like I'm Kiss Heavy Metal. Steaming so hot, man, I'm popping like kettle. Put my team on, my brothers are blood. Water is nice, but ain't thicker than mud. Push can shove, my brothers, they got me like Rudy and Kenny, they calling me Bud.